It's Your Home and Life. A variety of topics on the things involving your home and life. Sponsored by Liberty Mutual Insurance with your host, John Ashton.
Hello again. Welcome back. This is Your Home and Life. I am John Ashton. Joined in studio right now by Kirk Howell, who's the CEO of MyTMC. And you're saying, okay, what does that mean? But first off, hello, Kirk. Thanks for joining us. How you doing?
Hey, John. How are you, buddy? Doing great.
I can't complain, man. Total Mobile Coupon.
Today's mobile coupon. Yeah.
Today's mobile coupon.
So the TMC stands for Today's Mobile Coupon.
Okay. So what you have done is basically harnessed technology for the common good.
We have harnessed it for the common good and all kinds of good.
Yeah. So now, in a nutshell, just so everybody can understand, what is TMC?
Yeah, MyTMC is a mobile app that we have created and designed and launched. That is what I call a GPS live couponing app, mobile couponing app.
Okay.
So everybody thinks of coupons. You got to cut out the paper and put it in your pocket and fold it up. Well, those days are over with. So yeah, we've created this mobile couponing app that's a live GPS consumer to merchant mobile couponing app. So you've actually got it right on your web-enabled phone.
So you have to have a smartphone to make it work, right?
You do. Yeah. If you've got an Android or an Apple phone, a smartphone, you can actually download this app for free.
Okay.
In those stores.
I like it so far.
Free to the consumer, free to use. Obviously it's got great merchants that we partner with that are on the app. And what's really cool about it, John, is it's a live GPS app. So no matter where you are, the app moves with you. So you'll be able to pull it up, just tap and pull it up like you would any other normal app. And it's going to list from the left-hand side going down. It'll have the merchants that pay to be in the network. That's where the money comes from. They pay to be in there. You're actually able to see them that are closest to you going further away on that screen.
And that is so cool. So if you're just, you pull into a shop, let's say you get dry cleaning to pick up.
Right.
And you pull into the shop and you get the dry cleaning and you want to see, well, let's see if there's anything here I want. You just push on the app and it'll tell you all the stores close to you in order of how close they are.
That's right.
What kind of a deal they got going.
Yeah. And you just touch on that merchant's icon, right? You'll see their icon and you touch on it, it'll open it up full screen on your phone. And then there's room for 3 different offers from that merchant. And then you see one that interests you, one of the 3, and you're able to tap on that little piece again. Then it'll open up full screen to a full screen mobile coupon. You just walk into the location, you've got it, you show it to the
You flash your phone at the
You flash it. And you get the offer.
I'm here for the deal.
That's right. That's exactly how it works. It's that simple. You can actually tap on the merchant again, it'll GPS it, it'll show you a Google map of where they are and where you are, how to get there. You can tap it again, and I'll call them directly. Everything I call it grandma proof. I love my mom, but if she can handle this thing, anybody can do it. And, you're able to find things very easily, very quick, and that's what's really good about this app. The number one demand in any mobile app, one is way high, 2, 3, 4 are way down the list, is ease of use.
Yeah, definitely.
So MyTMC is very easy to use, very user-friendly. It's free, and you save money. And most important to us, we actually support 2 nonprofit organizations with the revenues that we get from this app.
Let's explore that a little more deeply. First up, we've got Kirk Howell, who's CEO of Today's Mobile Coupon, MyTMC. 2 local organizations?
Yeah, we do. We have one of the organizations we support financially with the revenues that come from this app is a group called Go Ministries, Go Ministries. And Go is headquartered here in Louisville, but they do work in the Dominican and Haiti for really the last 20 years. And they do mission work. They have feeding centers, orphanages, sports ministry, and it's tremendous work that they do down there. So, that's a very close and near and dear organization to us, to MyTMC.
Right.
And the other group that we support is a group called Blessings in a Backpack. And a lot of people have heard of Blessings in a Backpack in Louisville. And Blessings in a Backpack was founded by Stan Curtis. And what happens is the Blessings in a Backpack goes in on Friday afternoons this is all in public elementary schools, and started here in Louisville, but they go in on Fridays and they actually pack up backpack for these kids to take home and eat. And most people don't know this, but in public elementary schools right now, it's a little over 62% of all public elementary school kids are on some type of assisted lunch program or full lunch program.
Wow.
And it's an issue. So Blessings in a Backpack has grown, and they're in many, many states and feeding over 67,000 kids a week on that program with private funding. So we participate and help out. And then as the consumer, because this app is free and you're using it, by you supporting and you using that app, you're actually, feeding kids and supporting families that are in need
without even having to come out of pocket anything.
Exactly.
It's great. You can do great philanthropic work while saving money. I mean, it's best of both worlds.
It is. It's a great opportunity for us to give back, and we appreciate that opportunity, and that's what we're doing. So our merchants that we put on, and what's nice for the merchants is we actually give the merchants the control panel of the back end of the app. So if you're a merchant and you want to come on this app, we actually give you the web interface where you can go in and you can change out the information live because it's a live app. So you can update your offers and your information.
So if you're selling, $2 off on scones and you run out of scones, you can go in and change it so you don't have to say to people, I'm sorry, that's no longer good when they come in with their phone.
You got it. So it's because it's a live mobile app, it's a live interface, we give that control panel to that merchant, which they love. They can control their information. Not only that, they can actually see the analytics. So the software that we developed on that backside, they can actually see the analytics of how many people have tapped, how many unique viewers, redemption rates.
Right. How many people saw it? How many people liked it? How many people used it?
And it's got to be easy, which it is.
Let's just, I guess the best way to put it, Kirk, is the business you are in is not uncompetitive.
That's true.
There's everybody and their brother is doing something that like this, but when the whole web-based thing came in, that was revolutionary, and I think I've seen the number of inserts in the Sunday paper go down drastically since the web stuff came along. But this is just far and above anything that even the web stuff can do.
Yeah, I mean, this is the trends, and that's what we do. We look at mobile trends, and our parent company, MobileSoft, we've been doing quite well for the last 5 years. But we look at those mobile trends, and the fact is 5 years ago, the expectation to today's date would be about 6 to 7% of the population here in the U.S. would have a web-enabled phone. That was 5 years ago expecting to this date. Well, it's over 40% have a web-enabled phone, and that number is expected to grow.
Yeah, well, especially when I hear about this, I go, well, I got to go get a new phone.
That's true. Yeah, we want everybody to get it. Go to mytmcapp.com and download it. That's right. So, but yeah, it's significant growth in this industry. I think Steve Jobs probably said it best. If you've got the ability the permission to get onto somebody's personal mobile phone, and permission is the key. That's what we have here. We have permission, so we're putting those merchants in your pocket right on that phone.
Right.
You can't get much closer than that, and that's what we're doing.
All right, let me put you on the spot.
Yeah.
What kind of information about the owner of the phone goes back to anybody?
We don't share any information.
Okay.
When you download the app, we ask you one question. We actually ask you where you heard about the app. So we do that to track. We actually built a promotional software on the front end of the app. So we ask you where you heard about the app. You have the opportunity to type in where you heard about it, whether it was on a radio station like this great radio station here, or through some other media outlet. We actually track that, and we partner with those media affiliates. It's another thing that we do.
Gotcha.
So, which, by the way, we submitted that to Apple, and we work with Apple and Android all the time. We were the first app in the world, and there's millions of apps in the App Store. Apple told us we were the first app in the world to ever add that technology into an app that did the tracking.
Wow.
So we got a nice pat on the back for that. But
and then they stole it and they're giving it to everybody else.
We don't hold up progress.
So you guys, like at the parent company you mentioned, it's got to be cool to sit around, like, have meetings and going, okay, so what are people going to be doing in 5 years? And what are we going to do? Because it takes a while to develop this stuff.
Yeah.
You just don't say, oh, this is what people are doing, and then develop an app for it, because then you're way too late. You've got to have the app, in anticipation of what's going to be happening.
So we've got some really smart people, and blessed people that are able to sit around and figure these things out and really watch the trends and look at the markets and say what's going to work. To me, it comes back to simplicity. If you keep things simple with an app or anything that you do, and it makes sense to the regular Joe on the street that they'll use it, that's when you really have something.
Yeah.
And then I think because we're able to combine that in a way that we're able to give back like we're doing is really spectacular for us.
Especially if someone's, only has room for one app. You're gonna let's get the one that's going to actually, profit people who are in need of that profit and be able to do something worthwhile for humanity as well as save myself a couple bucks.
I encourage all these businesses, there's a lot of companies that have their own apps, and we certainly encourage to have your own app. But again, coming back to the point, I'm able to have, an app that's more of a universal app. And we've got folks on there like Chick-fil-A and McDonald's and Bats Baseball Team and Massage Envy and Austin's and KT's Restaurant. I mean, we've got hundreds of merchants that are on this app now, which it's growing every day. And we're actually expanding out into different markets.
Great.
So the merchants have really gotten a hold of the idea that this is also giving back, which they're part of that whole positive cycle and positive flow.
Right.
So we're very proud of that fact.
That's fantastic. So for merchants have a question, can they call somebody or do they go online and check it out or what?
Yeah, I would encourage you to go online to our website. Our website is www.mymy and then TMC app.com.
APP.
Yeah. MyTMCapp.com. And pretty much everything you'll want to know is there. And then if you're interested in talking to us, you can certainly give us a call. The numbers are there, but that'll give you a really good idea of what we do and what we're all about.
And if anybody is out there right now shopping and wants to save some money, they could just take a few seconds, go to the App Store for either their Android market or the Apple Store.
Correct.
Download the app and there you go, right?
Right. On the Android market, it'll load up. You've got to have an operating system of 2.33. But that's everything else is good to go. We're also we're always adding additional features and benefits to this app too. So we're adding some Facebook features, we're adding some loyalty features as it grows out. But again, we keep it very, very simple for that consumer. You can over-technology any app, we don't want to do that.
Well, if you do it right, you can do a lot without having to know a lot.
You got it.
To work it.
That's exactly right.
That's great, man. Sounds great, Kirk. Go download mine right now.
All right. Well, I appreciate you guys having me in.
Our pleasure. Kirk Howell, CEO of MyTMC. And again, it's just MyTMCapp.com for merchants who have questions. And go to the App Store on your specific phone and download the app now, and you can be saving money in, about 2 minutes?
You got it.
Cool. Kirk, thanks for joining us here on Your Home and Life.
Take care. Thank you.